All right, let's talk about something that's on every UX professional's mind right now. We're going to tackle the big one. What skills will AI actually replace by 2026? Things are moving so fast. And today, we're going to break down exactly what this means for you and your career. So let's just cut right to the chase, right? The question everyone is secretly or not so secretly asking, is AI coming from my UX job? And look, it's a totally fair question, and the answer, well, it's a little more complicated than just a simple yes or no. And here's why people are so concerned. Check this out. Up to 40% of entry-level UI tasks are already being automated by AI. This isn't some future prediction we're talking about. This is happening today, right now. It's completely reshaping what it means to be a junior designer. But, and this is a huge but, here's where the story gets really interesting. The brilliant folks at Nielsen Norman Group put it perfectly. The bar is rising. This isn't about AI taking over. It's about making the designer's role even more important. The stuff that makes us human, our creativity, our critical thinking, our taste, that's becoming the most valuable currency we have. So I want us to completely reframe how we think about this. This is not a story about being replaced. It's a story about evolution. We're going to dive into the specific skills that are changing and, way more importantly, what you should be learning instead to really thrive in this new world. So first up, Section 1, the AI transformation. Let's set the stage for this massive shift we're all living through. And look, this isn't just some theory I'm throwing at you. A massive 71% of UX pros, your peers, your colleagues, already believe that AI is going to shape the future of our field. The people actually doing the work see this coming, loud and clear. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. Which skills are actually being automated? We're going to walk through the 7 key areas where AI is already making a huge impact. First on the list, basic wireframing and mockups. Tools like Usered and the new AI features in Figma can take a simple text prompt or even your messy napkin sketch and spit out a digital wireframe in seconds. It's wild. So the new skill isn't about pushing pixels anymore. It's about becoming a master of AI-assisted design strategy. You have to know how to write the perfect prompt and guide the AI toward the right solution. Skill number 2, basic user research synthesis. AI tools can chew through interview transcripts 10 times faster than any human could, pulling out common themes and even generating rough personas. But you know what they can't do? They can't hear the hesitation in a user's voice. They can't understand the real-world context behind their feedback. That's why the future is all about advanced, human-centered research, asking better questions and turning those subtle, nuanced behaviors into game-changing insight. Third up, all those repetitive visual design tasks. You know what I'm talking about. Naming hundreds of layers, generating color palettes, hunting for placeholder images, all that stuff that just drains your creative energy. Well, AI does that instantly now. This frees you up to step into a new role, the creative director. Your job is now to set the vision, build smart, scalable design systems, and use your unique taste and judgment to make the final call. Okay, moving on to number 4, basic usability testing. AI is fantastic at analyzing thousands of session replays and running the numbers on A/B tests. It can tell you with incredible detail what users are doing. But the skill that's going to keep you employed is understanding why they're doing it. It's about designing the right experiments in the first place and translating that raw behavioral data into a strategic advantage for the business. Next up, we've got code handoff and documentation. The gap between design and development is shrinking fast. We've got AI tools that can turn designs directly into pretty clean production-ready code. So what does that mean for you? It means designers need to get more technically fluent. We need to understand the fundamentals of code so we can collaborate with engineers on a much, much deeper level. Number 6 is template-based content creation. Sure, AI can whip up a generic click here button or a standard error message. No problem. But it can't craft a truly unique brand voice. It can't handle a sensitive emotional moment with a user who's frustrated. That's where UX writing excellence comes in. Building trust and guiding people with real empathy, that's still a deeply human skill. And finally, number 7, isolated design execution. Let's be blunt. The era of the pixel pusher, the designer who just takes orders and makes things look pretty without understanding the why, it's over. AI can execute. What companies need now, more than ever, are strategic, business-oriented designers who can connect every single design decision back to a business goal and prove its impact. Okay, so we've talked about the 7 skills being automated. So what takes their place? Let's get into the good stuff, the new strategic skill set that's going to define the future of UX. This chart from the World Economic Forum really says it all. You can see here that demand for basic data analysis is kind of flat. But look at the growth for human-centric design, thinking, and empathy. It's skyrocketing. The skills that are most in demand are the skills that are the most human.
So what does this actually mean when you're looking for a job? Well, here's what companies want. They want AI-literate designers. They want strategic thinkers who get the business side of things. They need excellent communicators, deep specialists in empathy and taste. And maybe most importantly, they want people who are continuous learners, who are excited to adapt. This all leads us to our final and, honestly, our most important section, your personal AI survival strategy. How do you actually take all this information and put it into practice? I want you to let this one sink in for a second because it is so true. Designers are not going to be replaced by AI, but a designer who knows how to use AI, they just might replace you. The AI is a tool. The choice to master it is completely up to you. And here's your game plan. We've broken it down to make it feel totally manageable. In the next 30 days, just start playing. Use AI tools every single day, for anything. From 3 to 6 months out, focus on building real fluency and leveling up those strategic skills we talked about. And within a year, your goal should be to become technically fluent and a true master of AI-assisted workflows. So when you put it all together, what does the designer of 2026 really look like? They're not just an executor anymore. They're a creative director. They're a strategist who guides these incredibly powerful AI assistants, using their unique human skills of empathy, taste, and judgment to drive actual business outcomes. So, we'll leave you with this final thought. Think of AI as your new junior designer. It's incredibly fast, it never gets tired, and it's eager to help. The only question left is, are you ready to step up and be the strategist? The future of UX is right there for the taking.